The winner of New York's Democratic primary says if elected mayor, he'd arrest Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu if he ever sets foot in the city. Zohran Mamdani also declined to condemn the phrase globalize the intifada 3 times on NBC's Meet the Press, a slogan which means a worldwide attack against Israel and the Jewish people.
Do you condemn that phrase, globalize the intifada?
Ultimately, it's not language that I use. It's language I understand there are concerns about. And what I will do is showcase my vision for the city through my words and my action.
Here's a Mamdani social media post making fun of Hanukkah. He's also been an outspoken supporter of the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement, which seeks to isolate and destroy Israel. And during the Democratic primary debate, he refused to recognize Israel's right to exist in its present form. Still, Zohran Mamdani insists he's not anti-Semitic and would work to protect the city's Jews.
Every anti-Semite that I've ever come across in my life says they're not an anti-Semite.
Former New York State Assemblyman Dov Hikind, the founder of Americans Against Anti-Semitism, says Mamdani should be judged by what he's done, not by what he says.
If you join people who are chanting vicious anti-Israel, anti-Semitic chants, you're part of that, whether you say the words or not. So, you know, just a week ago, he said, you know, I'm going to set aside more money than ever to fight anti-Semitism. The only thing is, he's the problem. He is the problem. He represents the outbreak of Jew hatred in America, in New York, that we have never seen before, not in my lifetime, that's for sure.
Daniel Greenfield, a former New Yorker, is CEO of the David Horowitz Freedom Center.
The question is, does he support the murder of Jews? Whether or not you consider yourself technically an anti-Semite does not matter very much.
What has been perplexing for some has been the Jewish support for Mamdani.
I'm a Jewish New Yorker.
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 And I'm ranking Zohran #1 in the Democratic primary on June 24th.
We asked Hikind what he makes of it.
Honestly, I'm not shocked by any of it. It's part of Jewish history that we have people who betray the Jewish people.
Polling shows most Jewish voters support former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo by a wide margin. He's running as an independent after losing to Mamdani by more than 12 points in the primary. Greenfield is skeptical of sizable Jewish support for Mamdani because so few New Yorkers voted in the primary.
He won with very minimal turnout. About 5 to 7% of New Yorkers actually voted for him.
A socialist, Mamdani is also under fire for wanting rent freezes, city-owned grocery stores, and for this statement.
Do you think that billionaires have a right to exist?
I don't think that we should have billionaires.
Don't underestimate this guy. The guy is smooth, he's suave, he speaks well. More dangerous than almost anyone else that I've come across in a very, very long time.
The Mamdani campaign did not respond to our request for an interview. Meanwhile, New York's Jews and non-Jews are mobilizing to try to keep Zohran Mamdani from winning. Dale Hurd, CBN News.
Well, this obviously concerns me. If you're part of the Democrat Party, it should concern you. If he becomes the standard bearer for the party, what does that mean in future elections? And you've got to hold the line here. That this is intolerable. Israel has a right to exist, and that right exists under international law, going back to the League of Nations, going back to the United Nations in 1948. Israel has a right to defend itself. And when you come against that basic right and say, no, Israel should be wiped off the map and we support intifada, that means you support the destruction of the Jewish state and the massacre of all the Jews who live there. How is that not anti-Semitic? And it just is, it's mind-boggling to see how far the sort of extreme end of the Democrat Party has gone to be anti-Israel. The United States needs to stand. It's our only ally in the region. And we need to understand, if you support democracy, if you support freedom of religion, if you support freedom of assembly, if you support women's rights, well, then you support Israel. It's a lone beacon in the Middle East.